Hello and welcome to day 166 of Dungeon 23, the series where we make a room of a mega dungeon every day. And I just drank the entirety of a Monster Energy Zero Ultra, Zero Sugar, and I'm in a weird spot where I either feel really, really great or I feel like I'm about to die, and I don't know which one's which. So, if this video doesn't go up, then you know why. Unless I die afterwards, but that's besides the point, because these are kind of scheduled ahead of time. Anyway, so today's room is going to be another little merchant shop, and this guy is a beastmaster, a guy who specializes in training animals. He has some little cages in his shop, and he just sells animals. So, what does he sell specifically? Well, if the party wants something specific like a pet cat or like an octopus, then, that's within reason, but that's more improv. This guy does have things specific listed though, for different prices, obviously using the wooden nickels because those are the currency of the goblins. He sells chickens for 2 each, mules for 5 each, mastiffs for 12 each, and he also has a warg for sale for 20 wooden nickels. And he only has one warg at a time. The other stuff, you could buy like as many mastiffs and mules and chickens as you want, because the chickens aren't really going to help you. I mean, I had the idea of giving canaries for like whether or not the air is poisonous, but we didn't go that far into the OSR. In fact, this is barely even OSR anymore. It's just me doing whatever. I might make an actual OSR dungeon and just post it like to actually do something OSR instead of just kind of. But like chickens could do that same thing too, where if you notice all your chickens are dying, it's because, oh, the air's poisonous. Mules are useful for carrying stuff, but also you're in a dungeon, so they're probably not going to be able to fit many places, and also you have to worry about them getting attacked by monsters and whatnot. Mastiffs are probably the only thing that's really useful, but they're more expensive because they can carry some stuff. Not a whole lot, maybe throw a backpack on it, but they're still like they're big dogs, but not as much as mules. They are mounts for small creatures, so if you have a gnome or a goblin or a halfling or a freaking whatever small creature came out in anything post Xanathars I didn't pay attention to. But any small creature could ride them. They also have a bite attack, and they could be, used as guard dogs, so all your party members can sleep at the same time. You don't have to worry about taking shifts. They could smell things better, I don't know. Just super useful creatures to have around. And then you have wargs, which are very intelligent for the most part. They're technically sentient creatures, but we're not going to worry about the ethical implications of that. And their bite attack causes creatures to make a save or go prone. The strength save, obviously. I think it's only for like medium and small creatures or large and small creatures, I'm not sure. Very similar to how the actual like goblin guards work, but it's a bit different. But they could also be ridden on because they're medium creatures, I guess. Or are they large? I'm not sure. They're used as mounts by goblins, so at least they can be ridden by small creatures. They also have their own language, too, like very similar to mimics, where you think they wouldn't have their own languages, but they do. And, as I said earlier, he only has one for sale, so if yours die, you have to come all the way back up here to get it. And yeah, again, like I said, if the party wants something very specific, even if it's not like a CR0 pet, then you gotta improvise, but this is like the basic framework for what kind of creatures this guy sells. And wargs are monstrosities, but generally you want to stick with beasts. Even have a few dinosaurs, because collecting dinosaurs seems like something the wizard definitely would do, because he's a crazy old wizard who wants dinosaurs. But yeah, that's basically our little Beastmaster guy in his little shop here. If you want to see more wacky goblins and their strange professions, then consider liking the video, commenting down below, subscribing, turning on notifications, all that crap to get these videos in your recommendations more often. Or you could just come back tomorrow because this series is daily, obviously. They're going to keep coming out unless I die from this Monster Energy drink, but hopefully not. And yeah, I apologize for the poor quality. It's not going to get any better.